Joshua. Chapter 12. Verse 1. These are the kings of the land whom the Israelites had defeated and whose territory they took over. East of the Jordan. From the Arnon Gorge to Mount Hermon. Including all the eastern side of the Arabah. Verse 2. Sihon king of the Amorites. Who reigned in Heshbon. He ruled from Aroer on the rim of the Arnon Gorge. From the middle of the gorge. To the Jabbok River. Which is the border of the Ammonites. This included half of Gilead. Verse 3. He also ruled over the eastern Arabah from the Sea of Galilee to the Sea of the Arabah. That is, the Dead Sea, to Beth Jeshemoth, and then southward below the slopes of Pisgah. Verse 4. And the territory of Og king of Bashan, one of the last of the Rephates, who reigned in Ashtaroth and Edrei. Verse 5. He ruled over Mount Hermon, Selekah, all of Bashan to the border of the people of Geshur and Maacah, and half of Gilead to the border of Sihon king of Heshbon. Verse 6. Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the Israelites conquered them. And Moses the servant of the Lord gave their land to the Reubenites, the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh to be their possession. Verse 7. Here is a list of the kings of the land that Joshua and the Israelites conquered on the west side of the Jordan, from Baal-Gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Halak, which rises towards Seir. Joshua gave their lands as an inheritance to the tribes of Israel according to their tribal divisions. Verse 8. The lands included the hill country, the western foothills, the Arabah, the mountain slopes, the wilderness and the Negev. These were the lands of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites and Jebusites. These were the kings. Verse 9. The king of Jericho won the king of Ai, near Bethel. 1. Verse 10. The king of Jerusalem won the king of Hebron. 1. Verse 11. The king of Jarmuth won the king of Lachish. 1. Verse 12. The king of Eglon won the king of Gezer. 1. Verse 13. The king of Debir won the king of Geder. 1. Verse 14. The king of Hormah won the king of Arad. 1. Verse 15. The king of Libnah won the king of Adullam. 1. Verse 16. The king of Makkedah won the king of Bethel. 1. Verse 17. The king of Tappuah won the king of Hepher. 1. Verse 18. The king of Aphek won the king of Lasharon. 1. Verse 19. The king of Madon won the king of Hazor. 1. Verse 20. The king of Shimron Meron won the king of Akshaph. 1. Verse 21. The king of Tanakh won the king of Megiddo. 1. Verse 22. The king of Kedesh won the king of Joniam in Carmel. 1. Verse 23. The king of Dor, in Naphoth Dor, won the king of Goyim in Gilgal. 1. Verse 24. The king of Tirzah won 31 kings in all.